Corinthians, which is a chain of for-profit colleges, in 2010 was at its height. It operated over 100 campuses and had 110,000 students and was a powerhouse on Wall Street as a publicly traded company. It has just filed for bankruptcy and left 16,000 students in the lurch. Those 16,000 students are going to have a very hard time, not only because their credits are not going to transfer to most of those schools, only to another for-profit college, but because they all still owe the money that they took out a loan on. Aside from the human cost, there is a social cost, because the money that is owed by Corinthians when they're filing for bankruptcy is a lot of it owed to the government, and the student loan together that is outstanding is $214 million. But there is also a lesson about for-profit education. Corinthian, which was about a 20-year-old, they started out small and they grew. They grew because they knew how to work the system, and they knew how to use government money for loans for their students and for their own benefit. But eventually, they succumbed to their own excesses. Not only did they pressure students into enrolling and sometimes stretch the truth and so forth. One of the things that they stretched a little too far was the rate at which their graduates were able to find jobs. There are a lot of instances where for-profit education has helped some students, usually in secondary schools. But Corinthian is an example of what for-profit schools should not do for society. And to me, one of the things that the whole episode does is not only a cautionary tale, but also it makes a case for public education. So thank you for listening. I'm Danielle Levy.